Hey guys, this Crypto Marie, she does it all, a little bit of everything. I'm going to read this comment to you guys that somebody left me 3 hours ago from my channel. It says, here is a woman who talks about crypto with us French speaking women don't know anything except prostitution. Thank you very much, madame. God bless you richly, and has the pray symbol, when your two hands gets together. And I said, oh my God, I could not believe that. Listen, I'm going to let you know how I feel about the comment. Number one, I want to say thank you. You give me some strength, some courage to continue with whatever I was doing. And number two, I'm from Haiti. And coming here in America, I've always seen my mother work really hard to provide for us. So I go by what I have seen my mother did for a living, okay? And sometimes I cannot, and again, I'm not saying that to bash anybody. I'm just responding to the comment while it was positive for me to give me some strength to continue, because sometimes I have read comments that really like nicely nasty, not really nice, but this one kind of like give me some strength to keep up and going with whatever I'm doing. So when I see all the people around me was making a living, working hard, this is what I saw, this is what I followed. And another thing to say, when you see women do certain things, it has to sometimes be their surrounding, their background, what they are accustomed to, what they have seen. Of course, you can change your life, your habit, good or bad, based on the area where you were brought up. My mother never knew about crypto or stock market investment, period. But I decide for myself to educate myself, go online and find out what is crypto, what is investment, what is the stock market, how can I get myself out of poverty, how can I get myself out of living paycheck to paycheck. So it was on both sides a little sad to hear, and I'm sure not all French women are doing that, but some people like fast money, with all the respect, and fast money goes really fast. And I had to go a little deeper on Google to find out why fast money goes so fast. And I heard somebody said they love to make fast money. Working 8 to 12 hours is slow money making. But to me, in my opinion, it's a legit money making. I respect how hard I work for my money. So when I have my money in my hand, I do what I am pleased with it. I make sure the bills are paid. I make sure there is food in the fridge for the kids. And I love to shop. I have to say that. I shop on whatever I want to shop on. My only issue, I cannot save. I need to work on that. I could save 500, 1,000, whatever it is that I can save. If there's a good sales on the crypto, I take it. I put it in there. I'm letting you guys know. It's bad. I have to say, you know what? I'm going to let my son hold it where I have no access to it. That's one bad thing about me. I will make sure I'm very responsible on paying the bills and making sure there is food. But whatever left, don't let me put my hand on it, y'all. It's gone. Anyhow, I know it's bad. I know I'm going to change that. I'm working on it. But I was really appreciative of the comment because it gave me some strength to say, okay, somebody's watching you, somebody's listening to you, and give yourself a pat in the back and continue with the good work. And I'm very thankful on that. And the other part on it is, do not criticize somebody who's making fast money in a certain way, even though if they have to use their body, because you don't know their situation. You don't know where they come from. You don't know their background. That can be a reason. I don't know if you want to leave me another comment and let me know why those women choose to make their money that way. Do they have any education? Do they know that they can do better than what they're doing? Are they protecting themselves? Do they have kids? There was many reasons why people choose to do a certain thing. So let me read something for you on the fast money making. It's not good because it can destroy you and everything around you. Okay. The title says, Making Money Too Fast Destroys You and Everything Around You. Eddie from Finance Fox writes an intriguing post entitled, Money Will Change You. I salivate at the picture the uses because it is my dream to one day never have to fly commercial again. Having a matching Aston Martin waiting for me with Kate upon and Monaco wouldn't hurt either. When Eddie was in serious debt, he writes, my mood sucked. I was edgy, worrisome, desperate, and a nutcase. Our mood are strongly tied to our earning. It makes sense. Many times, if I don't have cash, if I don't have money, I feel like something is missing. There's a certain things I would like to do, but because my hand is empty, I can't do it. It kind of changed my mood. I can agree to that part. I know this firsthand. Who can blame him? Given not being able to do what you want to do, to a lack of money, or worse yet, doing things you don't want to do because you need the money, is a horrible way to live. It is true. Thankfully, Eddie now has 3 income streams: a commercial cleaning business, a full-time job, and blogging income. Worked on, no longer does he suffer from money anxiety. Instead, he describes money as a high, a type of laughing gas, if you will, that lets him breathe easier and not be in constant worry. In a large way, I agree with him. Sometimes I pinch myself when I realize that I no longer have to work at McDonald's for $3.25 an hour, or work at all for that matter. This is my dream, man, to not even have to work at all. Just do YouTube because I enjoy doing it. I appreciate bringing the latest to you guys, whether it's in crypto, stock market, or celebrity news, anything else that's going around us. I really enjoy doing that. So it's up to you guys to subscribe. And one day I hope to just stay home and just do research and anything that I need to report to you guys. That's my dream right there. What happens if you make money too quickly? The speed of wealth accumulation is what makes people go bonker. Nobody is really jealous of Warren Buffett because he is a humble guy. He is in his 70s, and it's taken Warren decades to make his wealth. Warren is an extreme example, of course. You can use a 60-year-old doctor who went to school until 35 and makes $700,000 a year as another example. Most people would say the doctor deserves everything, if not more, given all the dues he's paid. It's true, he went to school for a long time. But let's say you are a couple years out of college making $35,000 a year. You are a good-looking, affordable young adult who gets poached by a competitor who offers you triple your salary to work for them. You are now 25 years old and making $100,000 a year. Suddenly, your old colleagues and probably your friends will start becoming jealous of your success. Who makes $100,000 a year at 25 years old? Not many, right? Finance Fox asks a very important question. If money engenders admiration, why does having an enormous amount of money also cause a tremendous amount of envy? Why? Isn't it true? Great question that I would like to tackle. The reason for money envy. Money envy is not only due to inherent jealous tendencies. Those who are suddenly rich play an enormous part in shooting themselves in the face. Making money too soon destroys you because you end up destroying yourself. Let me explain. If you are that recent college graduate who make 35,000 and suddenly start making 100,000 at 25 years old, you are going to be hard pressed to contain your excitement. As a guy, you will undoubtedly buy some fancy car that's way outside your budget because that's what you do. That's what guys do. But cars, you think the good times will last forever. So you end up purchasing or leasing a $50,000 BMW 335i coupe. You'll probably get some new threads and a nice, respectable watch as well to show off the money. As a guy, gal, I think girl, you will undoubtedly buy some multi-thousand-dollar Louis Vuitton or Hermes handbag. As accessory, you'll go to Tiffany's and get yourself a matching bracelet. Of course, no fine lady is without a pair of Christian Louboutins or Manolos for $500 a pair. You'll start posting in Facebook how fabulous you are. It was to go to the spa, as well as pictures of you and your girlfriends renting a limo up in wine country. One girl I know loves panties. When she got a nice $20,000 bonus, she went up and spent $1,000 just on undergarments. Nice. Remember, there are 20-something-year-old recent graduates who can't help but spend their newfound money until they blow themselves up. I see this all the time, and I know you do too. Yeah, I have seen it. People win the lotto and it's gone out of nowhere. Annoying things newly wealthy people do with their money. Eddie uses the Real Housewife of Vancouver's as an example. Every time he sees them on TV or in magazine, he admits to thinking to himself, gold diggers, ouch, but perhaps very true. Let's say one of the Real Housewife was very unattractive, serves in Iraq for 3 years away from her family, has an autistic child, and is now in charge of a homeless shelter for veterans. Do you think Eddie in order would despise this Real Housewife of Vancouver? Of course not. This housewife would probably be the most favorite housewife of all. Instead, the Real Housewife are all talking about their mansions, boobs, jobs, charity events, and fine clothing. It's way more fun to hype up their riches for reality TV, and the rating proved it. There was a massive love-hate relationship with a Real Housewife in America and Canada, just like there was a real hardcore relationship with Keeping Up with the Kardashians. People hate them, but they just can't stop watching them. That is so true. That is so true, y'all. I am cooking at the same time, guys. Just give me a second. I'm cooking and bringing y'all the tea, so I don't want the food to get burned. Let me see if I could put some water in it. Give me 1 second, guys. Yeah, let me see if I can. I love the article. Do you see what a nice comment somebody left you can take you? It could take you to the next level of bringing the latest and doing the best you can to do the news, because not only I'm cooking, but I like the article that I am reading right now. So just give me 1 second, yeah. 1 second. I'm cooking and trying to bring some. I'm gonna make some saucepois, puree beans, some salmon, and white rice. My son loves that. Whenever he sees it, he says, "Mom, maybe you're not working today." There's a lot to make at the same time, but I like to make a 3-dish. White rice on the side, big salmon, and the beans, black beans. I don't know. I think Haitian love black beans. Saucepois, we call it saucepois. We call it saucepois, yeah. Okay, let me finish the story. I like the story, but I don't want it to be too long. I really want to thank that person who gave me the strength to get up, and because I had to do laundries today, groceries, but then, when I read the comment, it gave me strength, to come back and do this. I really love doing this. Okay, let's continue with this. It says, annoying things newly rich people do: constantly updating their Facebook status with pictures of themselves in exotic places, highlighting pictures of themselves with other rich people or celebrities. Once in a while is fun, but not all the time. It is so true. Repeatedly telling everybody how much money they make with immature adjectives to describe their excitement. Driving to work in a car worth more than their colleagues and managers. It is so true, yeah. Talking about how wealthy their parents are, providing double insult to the observer who now thinks they are only wealthy due to connections. Wearing inappropriate clothing at work, accompanied by ostentatious jewelry. Keep on reminding your colleagues that your uncle is the CEO. Screw you. This is crazy. Let's see. Money changes you, no doubt. In the wrong hands, money change people for the worse. That is so true. Those who are suddenly go from little wealth to lots of wealth end up doing things they regret later on. How many times have you seen athletes make millions only to end up broke? That is so crazy. Yeah, I've seen a bankruptcy. How many times do you see people win the lottery or inherit loads of money only to admit spending it all in a short period of time and having to go back to work when they never had to again? That is so true, yeah. That is so true. When it comes to money, it's better to make it slowly and with all your effort. Everybody's maturity and definition of slowly is different. But I tell you, more harm will come out of fast new wealth than slow, steady wealth. You will learn to appreciate money more, and it will therefore go a much longer way. That is so true. If the newly wealthy can learn to stay humble and be more adapted at hiding their wealth, they wouldn't be such a conflict between classes and between emotions. That is so true. That is so true, yeah. And again, when it comes to the housewives, I saw Sherry Whitfield with this sweater. I heard somebody said that cost $7,000, and I said to myself, my goodness, why would you wear I don't know what brand, if it was Gucci or Balenciaga, but it was a nice sweater. But the thing is, once they see you with this sweater on that part of the film, you cannot wear it again, or you would wear it in a different event. You have to wear a different expensive one. One sweater, $7,000. I said to myself, you give me $7,000 right now, I would have wardrobe for the whole year. And I will look good in it too, because I know how to combine them. So why go to the extreme to make people feel like you have money? And that $7,000, you put it in my hand, I will invest it, make it triple, quadruple. I even have this conversation with my son. My son say, Mom, when the crypto explode again, because remember I had $100,000, I did not take it because I thought Robinhood was going to list Shiba Inu in 2021. And I said, oh my God, I can't wait to make millions so I can stop working. But then I lost it all. I said, okay, lesson learned. And he said, Mom, this time, what would you do? Would you get a nice car? I said, no, the one I have now works just fine. I would take that money, make sure I get some properties that give me passive income, making sure that you guys' future are set. And probably if I were to buy a car for $50,000, I would invest that, make it 3 times that $50,000, then invest, get a nice car. But right now, I'm okay. I don't need a Maserati, a Porsche, Lamborghini. For what? I can't even say the name, to tell you the truth. So why do I need a Lamborghini for? For what? For what? The same car that take me from point A to Z, Lamborghini, Porsche, Maserati, those cars will take us to the same place. And if there's traffic, all of us gonna stay looking at each other in the bobo car and in the good car. So at the end of the day, Give me a break. Again, I want to say thank you to this person. You inspired me. You give me strength to get up and do my job and do what I do, what I enjoy doing, by just leaving one comment. And again, I am not here to blast anybody, to make anybody feel bad. Sometimes you behave a certain way because of your background, where you come from, what you have seen people do. You can do better, you can get out of your situation, but you have to willing to do so and change your life. My son is 14. When I give him allowance for the week, he say, Mom, I would like to invest. Why he said that? Because all he heard me talking of is investing. So he learned that. So if he heard about other things that don't make sense that I would be saying, he would also mention those things. But because I only talk about crypto and investment, that's what comes to mind. Your kids learn by what they heard and seen around them. Again, thank you to this person that left the message. You uplift me, and I'm gonna keep it moving and making more videos to get to 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, 500,000, and if God's will, I'll be doing this full time. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful one. Bye.